there guys, it's Joey. So this is the spell set for the Energy Harvest of Crows that will be on the store soon. I hope you can see the candle alright. It's a bit bright over here, but there we go. So this is a spell set that goes alongside that beautiful spell orb, and it's very much for the energies of rebirth. So at Lughnasadh, the god sacrifices himself blood to soil to fertilise or give life to the earth and the goddess. And this year has been very much about that sort of energy of giving up things that one willingly sacrifices for another. The crows harvest that sacrifice and carry the soul of the god to the afterlife. We also see the crows in the fields after the harvest of the wheat and corn, eating and transporting seeds, and therefore those seeds take on a symbolic representation of fertility, as well as the carrying of soul over to the other world, which is one of the main responsibilities or duties of the goddess Morrigan in her Celtic mythos as a harbinger of souls to the afterlife. And the consumption of a person on the battlefield by crows was seen by the Celts to be the crows taking on their energy, taking on their soul in order to transport them to the next life in order to be reborn. So we have many strands of rebirth energy intertwined within this particular set. It's also therefore perfect for working with the Morrigan as well as Lugh and indeed Bran. It takes on magical energies of the devouring of seed, so particularly rebirth. It's very much a rebirth set, and it's between Lughnasadh and autumn equinox, although you can work it into your autumn celebrations perfectly easily. And I really feel that the crow in the field, in the harvested field, is really often a forebear to Samhain. It's an image which we are presented with in media, in film, in pictures, and it's very much associated with Samhain that you get pictures of crows in harvested fields. However, the wheat and corn harvest is probably usually a little bit earlier than Samhain for the most part, although it does tie into autumn pretty well. But we do seem to associate crow with Samhain and it sort of being like a prelude, a open door, a welcoming towards Samhain energy, and definitely a walking into autumn energy. Within the terms of magical energy, outside of welcoming all those amazing rebirth energies and being reborn ourselves, and it can help us to appreciate the harvest which we already have, as well as being abundant and fertile for future harvests, depending on the particular kind of spell work involved. The energy can also be used for travelling to the other world and shamanic vision quests, particularly when shapeshifting into a crow or utilising a crow totem or spirit guide. The energy of the crow within the set helps us to see time as non-linear, the void, and be aware of all possibilities, all future harvests that can be, and help us to really feel inspired towards future harvests and putting that effort in to make sure we get that grain going, if that makes sense. You have to bear with me, my brain is not fully with it. I'm trying to do the videos for the products. All these videos ready to go and needing to do, and brain's like, I'm leaving the building, I'll be back at Samhain. I'm like, no, come back, we need you. Right, so the spell set itself is a herbal blend, a spell oil and a spell cauldron. Let's start with the herbal blend. Come on, you two, out you come. It's a really lovely, almost field-like herbal blend that you can burn if you do so desire. There is resin within it to enable that, and it really just reminds me of looking into freshly harvested wheat fields, and it has a little bit of an autumnal path maybe as well, and you can just see crows. I can just visualize crows just landing in those spots, you know, pecking at the seeds, and all those good energies of rebirth and things all energized into that strong image that works through this particular set. It's also very witchy. It kind of, I know this is a terrible sort of thing to sort of associate, but it kind of makes me think Wicker Man a little bit, and that sort of harvest-based, perhaps slightly less horror, energy of the coming together of the harvests of the good stuff, and the burning of effigies. Maybe not, but you know, it's that kind of abundant type energy, the abundance of autumn, intermingled of course with the crow energy and the rebirth. So then I'll show you the spell oil. There you go. Got crows flying around in there. Oh, it's lovely. So lovely. And last but not least, the spell cauldron. I'll hold it hopefully in a variety of poses so it won't be quite so super exposed, and all those beautiful herbs, and giving you an idea of looking down on a field freshly harvested, and there are crows pecking around, and all that good energy. And it's got that shimmy shimmy, glitter glitter, of course, because it's me and it has to. So hopefully you can see the shimmy shimmy. I hope so. It's lovely. Right, so this little spell set will be on the store soon. Many blessings.